Is the Trump-Musk bromance really over? What happened between the billionaire tech mogul and the former president that turned one of the most powerful political partnerships in America into a public feud that spilled into headlines, hallways, and even a few ribs? I'm Steven, your host on News Chat Today, and today we're unpacking the wild saga of Trump and Musk. From bedroom sleepovers at the White House to government chaos, trade war tantrums, and yes, a physical shoving match in the West Wing. Buckle up. It started out with promise. Trump and Musk were strange bedfellows, literally in some cases, since Musk was reportedly staying overnight in the Lincoln bedroom early this year. At the time, Musk was one of Trump's most influential allies. The world's richest man wasn't just bringing his billions to the table, he was also bringing his ego, his spaceship dreams, and a deep desire to remake the federal government like it was one giant startup. Trump, never one to shy away from spectacle, welcomed Musk with open arms. Musk returned the favor by showering Trump with praise, policy advice, and even a Tesla Model S delivered to the White House lawn. For a while, it was working. Trump got a flashy billionaire to champion his agenda, and Musk got access to the highest levels of government. But almost from the start, things were a bit off. In February, Musk's team sent a strange email across government agencies. It asked federal employees to list their 5 biggest accomplishments from the past week. Just a casual Friday check-in. The only problem? No one cleared it with Trump's staff. Cabinet members were baffled. Judges got the email too, federal judges who are not even part of the executive branch. The reaction? Confusion, anger, and a growing sense that Musk didn't fully understand how government worked. Still, Trump didn't pull the plug. Stephen Miller stood by Musk. But Chief of Staff Susie Wiles started to lose patience. Musk had built what he called the USDOGE service, a policy team that started hacking away at government programs like they were dead code. Federal grants slashed, bureaucrats fired, agencies like USAID on the chopping block. Outside the Beltway, signs started popping up at protests. No one voted for Elon Musk. Inside the White House, even MAGA loyalists were beginning to question if Musk was more of a risk than an asset. Then came April 1st. Musk spent big in Wisconsin to support a Trump-aligned candidate for the state Supreme Court. The candidate lost badly. It wasn't just a defeat, it was a humiliation. Suddenly, the myth of Musk's political invincibility cracked wide open. At the same time, Musk was getting frustrated with Trump's economic policies. Trump announced sweeping new tariffs. Musk hated them. On April 2nd, he let the world know, publicly insulting Peter Navarro, Trump's longtime trade advisor, calling him a moron. Subtle as always. Behind closed doors, Musk pleaded with Trump to roll back the tariffs. Trump didn't budge until bond markets dipped, and even then, he only made minor tweaks. Musk wasn't satisfied. Tensions were rising. Then came the hallway incident. This sounds made up, but it's not. Mid-April, Oval Office meeting. Musk and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent are arguing over who should be appointed acting IRS commissioner. Trump sides with Bessent, Musk fumes. On the way out, the argument continues. Insults fly. Bessent calls Musk a fraud. Musk, who apparently has studied rugby more than political etiquette, rams his shoulder into Bessent's ribs. Bessent hits back. They nearly brawl their way into the National Security Advisor's office. It takes multiple people to separate them. Trump finds out and reportedly says, "This is too much." At that point, Musk decides he needs to pull back from Washington. He says he'll focus more on Tesla, which at the time was struggling, but he still wanted to run Doge from a distance, like remote controlling a political Frankenstein's monster from Palo Alto. That decision gave his opponents time to move against him. One of Musk's pet projects was putting Jared Isaacman, a space entrepreneur and friend, in charge of NASA. Musk, of course, has dreams of colonizing Mars, and having a loyalist run NASA would have helped. But there was a problem. Isaacman had donated to Democrats in the past, not ideal in an administration obsessed with loyalty. Enter Sergio Gore, Trump's personnel director and a longtime Musk skeptic. Gore handed Trump a stack of printouts showing Isaacman's donations. Boom, nomination pulled. Just like that, Musk's Mars ambitions took a big hit. The very next day, Musk appeared in the Oval Office for a formal send-off. Trump handed him a ceremonial key and called him one of the greatest innovators ever. It was all smiles for about 24 hours. Then Musk went nuclear, on social media naturally. He torched Trump's signature economic bill, claiming it would gut EV tax credits and hurt Tesla. He urged Republicans in Congress to oppose it. Trump, already simmering, finally snapped. In a public appearance, he said he was very disappointed in Elon. Behind closed doors, he told aides he was done with Musk. He even said he might sell the red Tesla parked outside the White House, an unsubtle signal to the press that the bromance was officially over. Musk responded by going even further. He revived a baseless conspiracy about Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. He said he owed Trump nothing and hinted at creating a new political party, the America Party, because clearly what the country needs now is a fourth political party with space uniforms. By that Friday morning, there were still whispers that the two might reconcile. Trump is a transactional guy. Musk is impulsive, but aides say those hopes were fading fast. Trump told multiple reporters he didn't want to speak to Musk again. He told staff he was done. The White House even floated the idea of auditing Musk's government contracts, a not-so-subtle warning. Meanwhile, Republicans on Capitol Hill are split. Some are worried Musk will use his billions to fund a new political movement, or worse, a rival presidential candidate. Others are hoping the whole drama blows over before the election cycle heats up. As for Musk, he's doubling down. He's still posting, still lashing out, still teasing major announcements. If this were a Netflix series, it would have been renewed by now, maybe with a crossover featuring Kanye and Zuckerberg. At the end of the day, the Trump-Musk fallout isn't just a political squabble. It's a clash of two massive egos, two different visions for power, and two men who believe they can bend reality to their will. But when two bulls are in the same ring, someone's bound to get gored. So, will they ever reconcile? Possibly. But even if they do, it'll never be the same. That's the inside story of how the bromance between Trump and Musk came crashing down. From Oval Office brawls to Mars dreams and late-night tweet storms, this was the alliance that launched 1,000 headlines and probably a few subpoenas. Thanks for tuning in to News Chat today. I'm Steven, and if you like this breakdown, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments down below, and tell us, are you Team Trump, Team Elon, or just enjoying the show from the sidelines? Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and don't shoulder check anyone in the hallway. It's just not worth it.